All right, guys, let's get some MLB plays and props for Saturday, May 4th slate of games. Trey, let's take a look at that leaderboard. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I am 0-0 at the moment. I gave out the Royals on the money line going up against the Rangers, and the game has started, and it is currently in the bottom of the sixth, tied 1-1. The Royals, they got a runner on second with 2 outs. Hopefully that guy gets home and we can take that lead.
Yeah, my game has not started yet. Oh, no, I've got the Athletics minus a half on the first five going up against the Marlins. I'm going to trust JP Sears in that game more than Ryan Weathers. Trey, let's go to the player props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I am 0-0 here as well. My pitcher is currently on the mound. I gave out Sonny Gray over 17.5 outs versus the White Sox. He's through 3 innings currently, only has 2 hits. So he's been pitching great, and I hope he continues to keep the White Sox off the base pass so he can continue to be on the mound. And my batting prop has not started. Freddie Freeman over 1.5 total bases against the Braves. Revenge game special. He's going to smash a dinger.
Yeah, my pitching prop tonight was Renel Blanco. He's going up against the Seattle Mariners. He's gone through 4 innings. He's only given up 1 run. He's pitched 62 pitches, so probably need to get through 2 more innings for him to stay under that 2.5 earned runs. And then my batting prop might be a loss. He might get another opportunity at the plate, but Bo Bichette over 1.5 bases, currently down to the Nationals in the bottom of the 8th, 3-5. The Nats just don't quit. I'm happy my team's winning, but Bo Bichette against Patrick Corbin. I think he had a line out his first at bat, ground out his second at, or strike out his second at bat, and then a ground out against Barnes in his third at bat. So hopefully he gets up again, and hopefully he can rip one, get a double, and we can go 2-0 on the day. Trey, let's go to the plays for tomorrow. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to take us over to the Chicago White Sox going up against St. Louis Cardinals game. And I'm very excited to watch this game because we're getting treated to a nice pitching matchup here and 2 underwhelming offenses. So it should be a low-scoring game. But I'm just going to focus on the first half here. I'm going to go over to the first 5 innings and take the under total runs at under 4.5. I love that we're getting a 4.5 instead of 3.5 because the White Sox, they're throwing out Eric Fedde in this game. And Fedde, he's 2-0 with a 2.6 ERA paired with a 1.07 whip. Fedde, he's just done a great job of keeping the base paths clean. And I do expect that to continue here against the Cardinals. And the Cardinals, they're throwing out Lance Lynn here in this game. And Lynn, he's 1-0 with a 2.64 ERA paired with a 1.4 whip. And yes, the advanced stats don't shine too good for Lynn, but he's an old, gritty pitcher, and he knows how to get through a start. And I do believe in these starting pitchers. And whenever you factor in that these two offenses are below average, they only combine to average 3.61 runs per game in the first 5 innings. And both teams are ranked in the bottom 5 in the MLB in first 5 inning runs per game. I expect these two teams to just come this game and do great stuff on the mound, but not do great stuff in the batter's box here. And both these lineups, they've just been less than stellar. And I think that's going to continue here in this game. So give me the under 4.5 total runs in the first 5 innings in the White Sox versus Cardinals game.
Yeah, Trey, I like the play there for you. For my play today, we're looking at the Blue Jays going up against my Nationals. The Nationals, they kind of screwed me the other day with Mitchell Parker on the mound, but this is my team. I'm going to continue to take them even if they lose a couple games here and there because they've made me a lot of money this year, and we're getting a matchup that I think is a very good match for all the Washington Nationals batters with Kevin Gausman on the mound for the Blue Jays. And we have in what I believe is our best starting pitcher, Jake Irvin, back on the mound, who typically doesn't let the Nationals get out of the game. He's really good through 5 or 6 innings. Typically, Jake Irvin, he's coming into this game with a 4.28 ERA, and really he's been good in the majority of his starts, just having a couple bad games. He's given up 13 runs in 3 games and 3 runs in the other 3 games. He has been able to go 5+ innings in 5 of the 6 so far this year. That's why I love him. Whenever I see him on the mound, he gives our bullpen a little bit of a break usually. He's coming off a really good game against the Marlins, going 6 innings, only giving up 4 hits in that game. And that makes 3 quality starts in the last 4 games for him, giving up just 1 combined run to the Dodgers and the Athletics in the other 2 games. The matchup against Kevin Gausman would usually scare me, but he has not been very good this year. He's coming in with a 4.50 ERA, and just like Jake Irvin, he has his good games and his bad games. He's been pretty good over the last 3 games, only giving up 2 runs, but the Blue Jays offense has been really struggling all season long. Both of these pitchers have had their struggles, but I really think this is going to come down to which team can get some bats going. I think the Nationals overall have the better bats in this game, so I'm going to take them here. Washington Nationals on the money line against the Blue Jays as the play. Trey, let's go to the props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to go with Corey Seager here, and I'm going to take him to go over 1.5 total bases against the Royals. I love this over for Seager in this game. We're going to see him enjoy himself a great day at the plate, and that's because of his matchup versus Royals. Kansas City, they're throwing out, like Bear likes to say, Michael Waka Waka, who Seager has owned historically. These two guys, they faced off 12 times in their career so far, And Seager, he has a 500 batting average against them. That made my eyes perk up pretty quickly. And Seager, yes, he's definitely coming in this game with some negative momentum with only 2 total hits in his last 5 games overall. But if there's any better time to turn it around, it is now against the Royals facing a familiar foe. And Seager, he's been lighting up right-handed pitching all season long, and I'm going to bet that that's going to continue in this game. So give me Corey Seager here. I'm going to take him to go over 1.5 total bases against the Royals.
Yep, like the play there for you, Trey. For my batting prop, I'm going to take Brent Rooker of the Oakland Athletics to go over 1.5 bases against the Marlins. Brent's really started off the season slow. He hasn't had an above 200 batting average for the majority of the year, but over the last couple games, he's really been locked in at the plate. He's turned things around. He now has a batting average above 200, and he's collected at least 1 hit in 4 consecutive games. Just looking at the last 10 games for him that he's played in, he has collected 8 hits out of the 14 he has all season long. So he has really been picking up the slack at the plate. He's getting a very good matchup in this game, going up against Trevor Rogers, going for the Miami Marlins, who has really been bad all season long. He's coming into this game with a 4.31 ERA, and more importantly, he gives up a ton of hits, giving up 35 so far in the season in the 6 games that he's been in. His control has been all over the place this season as well, giving up 12 walks, and he's allowed a home run in back-to-back games. Trevor will give you 5 innings. That's something he's very good at for the Miami Marlins. But during that 5 innings, he's going to give up a ton of hits to the Oakland Athletics. I'm going to take Brent Rooker here to get at least a couple hits in this game. Give me him over 1.5 bases as the play. Trey, let's go to the pitching props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to go with Jared Jones here, and I'm going to take him to go over 6.5 strikeouts going up against the Rockies. I love this over for Jones in this game. He's been a rookie phenom for the Pirates this season, and whenever Skeens comes up to the MLB, these two are just going to be a dynamic duo. Jones, he is a flame-throwing fastball pitcher that his average fastball checks in at 97.3 miles per hour, and he throws it 47% of the time too. And more often than not, it results in a strikeout because through his first 6 career starts, Jones, he's averaging 7 strikeouts per game, which is right at this number. And I'm betting that Jones can reach his average here in this game as well. And that's because of his matchup versus the Rockies. This Colorado team just loves to strike out. They do it an average of 10.13 times per game, which is the second most in the major leagues. We're going to see Jones pitch deep in this game, and that's going to allow him to accumulate some strikeouts. Give me Jared Jones to go over 6.5 strikeouts against the Rockies.
Yep, like the play there for you. For my pitching prop, I'm actually going to stay in the same game that I just talked about. Give me Paul Blackburn to go under 2.5 earned runs going up against the Marlins. Paul Blackburn started the season off as the best overall pitcher in baseball through the first 3 games. He went up against the Guardians, the Tigers, and my Nationals, going 6+ innings in all of those games, not allowing a single run on any of those games either. Since then, he's only gone 6 innings one time. It was against the Yankees, and he still gave up 4 runs in that game. And the other 2 games, he doesn't even have a quality start, going less than 6 innings, giving up combined 9 runs in the other 2. So he has now gone 3 consecutive games, giving up a combined 18 hits and 13 runs after starting the season off basically perfect. You can say that his confidence is shaken up a little bit, but there's no better confidence booster than going up against the Marlins. Paul Blackburn, he's still coming into this game with a 3.34 ERA, and the Miami Marlins continue to be one of the worst hitting teams in the league. They are coming in with a team batting average of 223 on the season, and over the last 3 games, they're hitting barely above 200 at 208. This is a matchup that Paul Blackburn needs to gain some confidence and to get back on rhythm because he has shown he can shut these teams down. Give me Paul Blackburn here, under 2.5 runs as the play. Trey, let's go to the graphic. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I went with the under 4.5 total runs in the first 5 innings in the White Sox versus Cardinals game. With these 2 starting pitchers, we have Eric Fetty and Lance Lynn. I feel like we're going to see a low-scoring game. And I'm also going with Corey Seager over 1.5 total bases against the Royals. I feel like Seager can smack a double or maybe even smack a home run against Michael Wacha. Also going with Jared Jones over 6.5 strikeouts versus the Rockies. I feel like Jones, he's going to pile up the strikeouts in this game. It's going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, I'm going to take my Nationals on the money line. I think they were like plus 155 when Trey popped it up there against the Blue Jays. I don't trust Kevin Gausman. I think they can get to him in this game, so give me the Nats. Then Brent Rooker over 1.5 bases. Really been struggling at the plate. He's had at least a hit in 4 consecutive games. Make it 5 consecutive games. He's going to go over 1.5 bases there. And then the same game, Paul Blackburn against the Marlins. Marlins bats have been bad all season long. He needs a confidence booster. He's been really bad over the last 3 games. He's going to go under 2.5 runs in that game. Needs it for his confidence. Guys, that's going to do it for the MLB Picks and Props for Saturday, May 4th slate of games. You guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Super Bowl. We also have 12,000 subs coming right around the bend. We're at 10,200. We're going to give away 2 tickets to anybody to any game they want. NBA, NFL, college basketball. It doesn't matter. We can wait until the new season for NFL. any game you want to go, whenever we get to 12K, we're going to have that giveaway coming up as well. Leaderboard. We had multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You can click that. There's two options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube. And it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month. A little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,